Hi everyone, how are you getting on, my dear children? Hope all are fine and doing great. Do you remember what was in the last class? We learned about Aishwarya Bodapati. Who is Aishwarya Bodapati? Lieutenant Commander Aishwarya Bodapati. She was a global circumnavigator. We learned about her in the last class, right? Have you remembered all these things? We were learning about an interview conducted by Times of India. They interviewed Aishwarya Bodapati. Have you remembered all these things? They asked some questions, right? Okay, now we are going to continue the same lesson. Let's move to the next part. Okay, before entering to the lesson, I need to give you some more new words. You see, first word, sacrifice. Sacrifice. What's mean by sacrifice? What's mean by sacrifice? Sacrifice is give up the most valuable things for the sake of others. Right? Sacrifice. Giving up of our most valuable things for the sake of others. Right? What's the next word? That's navigation. Navigation means what? Theory, practice and technology of ship. That's navigation. Then right. Next one, out and out. Out and out means completely. Out and out means completely. And tailor-made. The next word it is tailor-made. What is meant by tailor-made? It's made particularly for a purpose. Something made particularly for a purpose, that is tailor-made. Okay, what's the next word? Bunker. What is bunker? Have you heard bunker? It's a single unit of bed and arranged one above other. Bunker means single unit of bed that is arranged one above another. And what's the next word? Culinary. That is culinary. This culinary, that is connected with cooking. Culinary is a word connected with cooking. Okay. The last word it is teammate. Teammate, everyone knows, a fellow member of a team. That is teammate, fellow member of a team. Shall we move to the lesson? Okay. Okay children, you please take page number 13. Okay, we need to go to the second portion, the second paragraph here. Let me read that question, okay, asked by the, what's the interviewee's name? Donita Jost. Okay, let me read the question which is asked for Aishwarya Bodapati. For someone scared of the sea, was it an easy decision to make? It was the question. For someone scared of the sea, was it an easy decision to make? In the last question, Aishwarya Bodapati, she answered like that she was very much frightened of ocean swimming. Right, even though she was interested in the water sports and rigorous training, she was afraid of ocean sailing, even in the swimming in ocean also. Right. Okay, here she was asked another question. For someone scared of the sea, was it an easy decision to make? Okay, let's see what's her answer. Well, it wasn't just the fear of swimming in the sea that I had to overcome. At the selection, they told us clearly about all sacrifices that we had to make for this voyage, both professional and personal. We were going to be taken out from our primary services in the Navy so that we could concentrate on the voyage completely. That meant not contributing to our units and possibly risking a professional setback since it affects promotion. You see children, she was asked a question like, someone scared of the sea, was it an easy decision to make? And she answered, well, it wasn't just the fear of swimming. in the sea that I had to overcome. It was not only because of fearing of the swimming in the sea. There were many other reasons behind that. Okay, let's see what are the other reasons. At the selection, they told us clearly about all the sacrifices that we had to make for this voyage. And before entering to this voyage itself, at the time of getting practice itself, training itself, they were known about the things. That means they told us, the Navy, the officials already told them what are the things they want to sacrifice. They will have many things to sacrifice for this. What is mean by sacrifice? What is sacrifice? We need to give up the most favorable things also. The most valuable things we need to give up for the sake of this voyage. So, such kind of worries were there in their mind. It wasn't just because of swimming in the sea that they should overcome, right? But they told us clearly about all the sacrifices that we had to make for the voyage. We must sacrifice many things for this voyage. Okay, both professional and personal. Professionally, they have to sacrifice many things. Same like there are many personal matters also. Their relationships, their father, their mother, their children, everything they want to sacrifice. For many days until come back, they cannot see them. Understand? We were going to be taken out from our primary services, and as a Navy official, they had many primary services there, right? But these people were taken out. They were completely avoided from the primary services, the main duties and responsibilities. Why did they do so? Because they need to get full concentration on the voyage. They were going to be taken out from our primary services in the Navy so that we could concentrate on the voyage completely. So, you understand that this is really a heavy risk. It's really a risky job. They want to sacrifice all the things, their professional things and also their personal things. A volunteer must ready for that. A volunteer, who is a volunteer, that I told in the last class, who is a volunteer? A volunteer is ready to take the responsibilities himself, right? So, these people, these 6 women, they want to sacrifice. They want to sacrifice many of the things like their personal and professional. For that purpose, the Navy taken out from their primary services for concentrating on the voyage completely. That means not contributing to our units and possibly risking a professional setback since it affects promotion. What is the risking a professional setback? Putting themselves in a situation where they might not be promoted to higher positions. So, it doesn't mean that they won't get any higher position like that. They must do their things properly. They want to concentrate more on the things what they are doing, then only they will get promotion in their field, right? So, all this kind of worries were there in their mind. That is why she was worried, not only because of that swimming. Okay, let me move to the next question. What was the training like? Then the interviewer asked, what was the training like? We were trained by the best Captain Donde, the first Indian to do a circumnavigation. We already learned the name Donde, Dilip Donde, right? Who's that? He was the first captain and the first Indian to complete the voyage in 2010. So, they got the best trainer. Who's that? Dilip Donde. They trained under the Captain Donde. The first Indian to do circumnavigation. He taught us everything from scratch. So, Donde taught them everything from the scratch. Last class we learned the word scratch. From the beginning itself, he started to teach them. From navigation, what's meant by navigation? I told you, navigation. The theory, practice, technology, everything about the ship, he taught them. And signals to study the stars. And as a journey through the ocean, they must know the signals from the stars. Okay, that he taught them. We did it all, everything they practiced, everything they did, they learned. But the best thing he told us was that the sea knows no gender. And he also taught them that the sea knows no gender. The sea has no discrimination of male or female. The sea never show any mercy towards a lady. It never show more mercy towards a man. Not like that. Sea has no gender discrimination. Okay, that also he taught them. So, we had better learn everything if we wanted to survive it. So, if we want to survive all these days until come back, we should know everything about this voyage. We should know everything about the journey, about everything about the sea. Understood? So, we had better learn everything if we wanted to survive it. To survive, if we want to survive it, we should know, we should learn everything very clearly. Understood? Okay. Okay, let me move to the next. And again she was asked to tell about INSV Tarini. INSV Tarini also we discussed in the last class. They used the boat. Which boat? Indian Naval Sailing Vessel, INSL. It is Indian Naval Sailing Vessel, INSV. Okay. And the name of that Indian Naval Sailing Vessels, what was the name? I told you in the last class. Tarini. Okay. They used the boat Tarini. Okay. Now she was asked to tell something about Tarini. Okay. It's an out and out made in India boat. Right from selecting the wood to the kind of equipment required on board, we planned everything about her with the boat makers. When compared to INSV Mathai, it's more spacious, big enough to accommodate 6-member crew. It's tailor-made for women sailors. For instance, we thought, who needs that 6-foot bunker that was made for Mathai? Listen. Now Aishwarya Patapati, she started to tell about INSV Tarini. She was very much interested to tell about that. She considered the boat as a lady. She called the boat name as she called the boat as her. Have you seen that one? She used the word her to tell about this boat, Tarini. Okay, they were very much attached with this boat that we can see here. It's an out and out made in India boat. What is mean by out and out? That I told here, out and out. Okay, what is mean by out and out? Completely. It's a Tarini. It was a completely Indian made boat. Okay, it is made completely in India. Right from selecting the wood to the kind to equipment required on board. So, right from the beginning itself, for making the board of that boat, that the selection of wood also, everything taken from here in India. Everything started here and it was completely from India. Okay, right from selecting the wood to the kind of equipment required on board. And we planned everything about her. Can you see that? She used the word her here, how much they attached with this boat. Okay, we planned everything about her, what kind of wood need to use for making the boat and what are the other facilities needed there in the boat. Everything they discussed with the boat makers. When compared to INSV Mathai, it is more spacious, and we already learned about one boat. It is used for circumnavigation, and who are used, one Mr. Dilip Donde and another one Abhilash Tomy, both of them used one boat. The name of that boat was Mathai. Okay, now this boat is completely different, different from that boat Mathai. The name of this boat is Tarini, and you see, it is some more spacious. That Mathai was not spacious. It is some more spacious, big enough to accommodate six-member crew. And you know that there were 6 members in their crew, in their boat for this prestigious project. For this prestigious project, there were 6 women members. Have you remembered all? Okay. So that Tarini was some more spacious and big enough to accommodate 6-member crew. Crew means the other companions in the voyage in their ship. Okay. It's tailor-made for women sailors. What is meant by tailor-made? It is especially made for a special purpose, for the journey of, for the voyage of ladies. Okay, women. It's tailor-made for women sailors. For instance, we thought, who needs that 6-foot bunker? And they thought about why they need the big bed, like a 6-foot bed. They don't need bunker. You know, I told you bunker. What is bunker? Single unit of bed arranged one above another. Okay. So these women, they decided that they need only small bed, a single unit bed. Okay, and they can make it one above another like a bunker. Okay, so they can, what's the use of that? We thought, who needs that 6-foot bunker? That was made for Mathai. So we made our own beds smaller. So they made their bed smaller, and extra space they used for storage. And what did they do with the other space? They reduced the size of their bed, and they utilized the other space for what? They utilized the other space for keeping their things. They used it as a storage place. Clear? The kitchen was also made much larger, and they made the kitchen much larger. We were all attached to her, and kitchen, it's their very favorite area. So they asked them to make a good big kitchen. Okay. We even celebrated her birthday on board, and they celebrated the birthday of boat. I told you they consider this Tarini as a lady, and they call them as her, right? And here she is telling about the birthday party of this boat. They celebrated the birthday party of this Tarini also in the boat. Okay children, that page number 13 finished. Now let's move to the page number 14. A birthday party for a boat. The interviewer, she exclaimed, She astonished by hearing the birthday party of a boat. A birthday party for a boat? She asked. Laughs. Yes. We even cut a cake for her. We used to bake cakes on all special occasions. We celebrated birthdays, Christmas, New Year, crossing the equator, all with cakes. In fact, we would also offer a slice to Varuna, the Indian god of oceans. So, yes, we had a lot of fun. We were 6 girls from different culinary backgrounds, so we did a lot of cooking. None of us started out as a great cook, but the journey demanded that we became good at it. We made dal makhani, chole, doshas and even pizzas. I didn't think any man that she would have ever thought of doing all that. You see, children, now Aishwarya is telling about their experience in the boat, and also they enjoyed different occasions. They celebrated the different occasions on the boat, and on the board they celebrated with cake. You see, yes, we even cut a cake for her on the day of birthday. On the day of birthday of Tarini, they even cut a cake for a boat. We used to bake cakes on all special occasions, and same like every special occasion they used to cut cakes. We celebrated birthdays, Christmas, New Year, crossing the equator, all with cakes. So everything, every special occasions they celebrated there on the board, okay, in the boat. In fact, we would also offer a slice to Varuna, and Varuna, the god of oceans, and they offer a piece to Varuna also. So, yes, we had a lot of fun. She says about, she is very much talkative about this experience in the boat or in the ocean, about her voyage, right? And yes, we had a lot of fun there. Really, she was enjoying, right? We were 6 girls from different culinary backgrounds, you see, and there were 6 women members in their boat as their team, right? And everyone from different culinary background. What is culinary background? Related with cooking. Everyone's dishes, food, everything different, and everyone is not much aware about their cooking. Everyone knows something, but not much good at cooking, right? So all are coming from different cooking background. So we did a lot of cooking. So everyone, they tried their cooking ability. So we did a lot of cooking. None of us started out as a great cook. So in the starting, no one was a good cook. But the journey demanded that we became good at it. And through the journey, they became very good cook. And that journey made them good cooks. Okay, the journey demanded that. We made dal makhani, chole, doshas and even pizzas also. Okay, different kinds of food they prepared there. I don't think any man at sea would have ever thought of doing all these. And she exclaimed that no man in the world tried this much of things in the sea. They were women, that's why only they were able to do all these things. Okay, let me move to the next question. So, what was the Telugu dish you whipped up for your teammates? Here Aishwarya was asked about the Telugu dish she prepared for her teammates. Let's see. Well, I made curd rice with first few days. I mixed it with Kandisani Podi. The others were so fascinated seeing Swati, she is from Visakhapatnam, and me eat it. Soon the podi was being added in every dish, be it dal, rice, pizza. The gongura pickle and murukkus my mom sent her over 20 days, though she had packed enough to last a few months. Mom also sent some dosha mix with which I made quick dosha for everyone. Now Aishwarya is telling about the food items she prepared in the boat. Well, I made curd rice. She made curd rice and they mixed it with Kandisani Podi. It's somewhat a food item from their part. The others were so fascinated seeing Swati. She is from Vizag, that is from Visakhapatnam, and both Swati and Aishwarya, both of them started to eat this thing by mixing it with. Soon the podi was being added in every dish. Then they started to use this podi in every kind of dish, along with dal, rice, pizza, like that. And gongura pickle and murukku, that is sent by her mom, and she sent enough and more for many months, but that finished within 20 days. Understood? Though she had packed enough last a few months, mom also sent some dosha mix, and even though she sent a large amount of things for many months, but everything finished within 20 days. And also she sent some dosha mix with which I made quick doshas for everyone. And what kind of dosha mix? It was instant dosha mix, and she was able to make this dosha immediately for others. Okay. That sounds like a party. Was there anything you missed at all? And Aishwarya was telling too much about these things. And the interviewer, she is also very much happy by hearing, and she is asking many questions. And you see, that sounds like a party. Oh, she is also very much exclaimed about these things. That sounds like a party. Was there anything you missed at all? Did you feel anything you missed there? Oh, I missed ice cream and my mom's homemade food. We had no refrigeration in the boat, so we couldn't store ice cream and meat. Oh, I missed ice creams and also my mother's homemade food. Everything I missed. Okay, we had no refrigeration in the boat, and we couldn't store ice cream in the refrigerator. And ice cream and meat also they could not keep there. My Manipuri teammate packed a lot of dried meat for the voyage to keep herself happy. So, already told they had no refrigerator. So they used the dried meat. One of her teammates carried some dried meat. You see, food is one thing that keeps you going in tough conditions, and you see, food is a very good thing. Food is one thing that keeps you going in tough condition, one of the most important thing for everyone, right? So that's about this these paragraphs. We have to complete some more things, 2 more pages here that we will do through the next class. Children, all of you must read the textbook very well. If you feel any doubt, you can ask. Okay, you can call me or you can send a text message, no problem. Okay, and through the interaction section I'll clarify everything. Clear? Okay, let me ask you some question related to this. Okay, I'll give you some questions. You have to find out the answer for these questions. Okay, First question, what did the Navy do to get the team members complete concentration on the voyage? We discussed about that. The team, they need to give their complete concentration for the voyage. For this purpose, what did the Navy do? Okay. Second question, who was their trainer? Who was their trainer and how was the training? How was the training? And write about, next question, okay? Write about INSV Tarini. INSV Tarini, Indian Naval Sailing Vessel. INSV Tarini. Okay, you need to write about that. Okay. What were the things she had missed during the voyage? What were the things she missed? What were the things she missed in the she had missed during her voyage? She said something about her missing. She missed something very badly. Okay, clear? So you need to write all the answers, and if you have any doubt in the question, you will get it as a text message at the time of interaction. Okay. Now it is the time for winding up. Thank you. Have a nice day.